Hello guys, welcome to another wonderful moment on Final Whistle. This channel bring you exclusive about happenings in the world of sport, from fans' reaction to pre and post match analysis. And trust me, we'll bring it to you as it happens. We also have a lot of activities for you over the week, as you can catch official online on Chelsea Corner every Monday and AY also on Tactical Prefer. You can also be with me on every Tuesday on Niger Corner, where we dissect and discuss about how our players are doing in their respective club side. You can also be part of all these conversations on social media platforms on Facebook, Final Whistle 931. On TikTok, Final Whistle 931. On Instagram, known as X, Final Whistle 931. And also on YouTube, we'll bring you the full package. Also, Final Whistle 931. We'll bring you guys updates concerning our boys arriving in the camp and all that. But anyway,
Yeah.
I think it will be too callous if we talk about our boys and not talk about who they won't go fight.
Yeah.
Totally agree with you on that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, anyway,
Yeah.
the Libyan side, they are also in the camp.
Yeah, the Libyan delegation they arrived to you on Tuesday,
Okay.
and they came via Port Harcourt, and they immediately were booked into the Ekong Golf Resort Center and hotel. So I think we are giving them first class treatment.
Yes,
So
as it
we are
should be
expecting that
now.
they reciprocate that same energy when our boys travel to Benin in some
Tripoli, yeah.
couple of days after the match. So I think they trained around 3:30 yesterday. As a light training at the training pitch, not the main bowl now, the training pitch, the same training pitch that we used around 3:30, and ahead of the Friday clash against the Super Eagles. So I'm sure we are expecting that they feel at home and they explore as much as we also will whenever we travel to Libya. I think Mobutuku as much
Their coach is not feeling the same way though.
uh,
He's a bit scared.
is skeptical.
He's skeptical about the whole thing. In fact, let me even quickly read what the coach has to say about the whole thing. And in his words, he said, "We have not yet reached the required level of readiness to face the strong team like Nigeria. The team was not in a good shape before I took over. The absence of several players in our first training section has made it difficult to establish a competitive tactical plan for the game. Now, let it be known that the Libyan team is rocked with a lot of crises, from injuries to withdrawal, as a result of some senior players boycotted the game. I'm telling you, when I tell you senior players, we all know that most of their players ply their trade at home or the Gulf region. This player, actually, they have about 3 players that apply a trade abroad. That's one in Turkey, which is a very, very, in fact, we can say he's their best midfielder. The guy had played for Rio Ave, had played for Victoria Gomeres, he had played for Braga and all that. The biggest name boycotted the match. Now, you see how that has been for the coach. The second person is the guy that Daniel. He plays for Hamburg, second division in Germany. He also boycotted the match. These are the big players for them. So make you know the kind of thing where the coach they go through right now. I think he's only left with the Barcelona wonder kid, if I must call him a wonder kid, the small boy. Though he had not had a cap for the team, but he was called up in their last this thing. He was an unused sub. So I think for the guy, I think he's in a big soup. But I think one of his greatest this thing right now is the fact that he has some players that are still loyal to his government. He's just mixing a bit of experience and youth. If you check the team, the average age there is 24, and so the captain is about 34 years. Faisal, I think he's he's regarded as the best in the whole this Arabian world. He plays his trade in Tunisia. So far had 14. He has 14 goals, international goals. I think that's a good one for a midfielder. Apart from that, the others are a bunch of players that play for Al Ali, all in Benghazi, all in that their Libyan region. And we know, let us be sincere with ourselves, they are not so good in their region because of the crisis that has been happening. In 2012, their league was paused before he came back on, before he resumed not too long ago. So let us be sincere with ourselves, it has an impact on their game. Since that period, let it be known that these guys have never qualified for the World Cup. So that's why when we make statement like it is just Libya, I think we know what we are saying. So that was why I expected a bit of
Home-based player.
Experiments. Let's not even call home-based, a bit of experiment, because the people we are going to play is not so much of a force to reckon with, even in their northern African region. If we are playing people like Egypt, or playing others like this Algeria,
Algeria, the
Morocco,
other North American,
the other
or North
North
Africans,
Africans. Then you can. But Libya is one North African country that is not so good in their
compared to those ones.
exactly.
Yeah.
So it is just Libya.
Mhm.
If I must say, it is just Libya.
Yeah.
Because you could see that the coach is scared, the players are not in the right mentality. In fact, I would not call it that boycott. I feel around the one run because the total career goals for all the players is 30.
or total.
Total career goals, total career goals for all their players in the international. This thing is 30 goals. That's the thing. Thank God goodness we we have a bit of I haven't met them 5 times and all that. We've always been dealing with them, but that's another talk for another day. These guys are just they are scared.
Yeah, you want to see it in that way. I thought it might probably be a mix of a mind game from their coach, telling them that we are not
Mind
ready.
game from a coach that is
So I think they are bottom of the table.
bottom of the table, 1 point, and we are sitting top with 4 points. And so I think it is not it's not even a mind game. They sacked their previous coach.
Yeah.
The is a foreigner. Now this guy came in without no much bag of experience. Nasser El Hadri. He's the way he's even talking, you know that man, this is another finish for them. And for the coach to come out and say certain
No, I think he's scared.
and it's justifiable though. It's justifiable. The team is not in a good shape. But football is football.
Yeah, football is
We
football.
could
It's still
see we can see an upset because they've won all before. In 2004, about for the LG Cup. So I think another upset can happen if we look down on them. Yes, they are the underdogs, but let us still play our game. Probably get a bigger tally because our highest tally against them, our biggest win is about 4-0. So why don't we make it 5? Why don't we make it 6? Yes, it can be done.
Can be wicked sometimes.
No, the thing is, big countries when they play football, you have to finish them off.
But me, I think me, I still prefer to go into a match as underdogs. The pressure is not on you.
Yes.
Yeah, we've seen Saudi Arabia defeat Argentina. That has Lionel Messi in the World Cup.
Yeah.
So
nobody believe Morocco goes to the quarterfinal.
Because you did not want to believe. Because you did not want to believe. Morocco had the better. They had the better destiny in that destiny.
But nobody believed they could go that far.
Yes.
What if Libya put us in the wrong direction today?
Then they'll sack us in a way, but sack all the players. But I think for sportsmanship, I think they are a good opponent. So let's just go and test ourselves.
All right, thank you, Ogochukwu. Now, AY, let's deviate a bit from the Libya side. Our Captain Fantastic, William Trust Ekong, granted interview of recent, of which he talked about Ahmed Musa still being the captain and is always welcome into the team. Do you agree with that?
Yes, I totally agree with him. I think if there's anybody that I respect in that team is Trust Ekong. What he did yesterday showed that he acknowledged the fact that there is no captaincy tussle between him and Ahmed Musa, and then he acknowledged the fact that he is still the captain. I am the assistant captain. In his absence, I would deputize well, and he has been doing that.
Sure.
From the whole arriving in camp early, from the way he carries himself, I think he's worthy of emulation. And I can say that we are in servants. And I will not lie to you, Ahmed Musa being the most capped Super Eagles player, you understand, as he's back in the league. And then if we are not taking anything away from Oxenego, talking about experience, we are hoping that maybe we'll still look at his side in some of the November futures. And then since we are talking about experience, we maybe Ahmed Musa would.
Yes, he would. He would, because if you even see the way he played over the weekend in the local league,
yes, now he scored 2 goals now. He almost scored. He would have probably scored an hat-trick. He lost the penalty. So I think Trustevon has actually won the captain ban in his absence, and he has been doing very well. So I think the fact that he acknowledged Ahmed Musa's leadership and positive impact on the squad is something that we also reference and acknowledge him for doing that. You understand? So I think we are in safe hands. Both the main captain and the assistant captain are very good leaders. So far, so good. So I think it's good for the team.
It's good for the team. I totally agree with you on that, AY.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much. Now, talking on the Libya side, they are the underdog. We can't take anything away from them. This is football. Offset, fear happen.
Yeah, exactly.
And then William Trust take a wonderful speech from you, acknowledging the captain Sir Ahmed Musa.
Yes.
Mm.
It's a good one.
The king of the north.
I
Yeah,
think
the
it's
king
good
of
for
the
the
north.
team.
King of
MON.
the north.
MON.
MON.
Exactly.
MON.
MON. The full title, man. The full
Yeah.
title.
Now that's our time on final. We should not forget to always like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you feel about the subject matter in the comment section. We'll bring it to you as keep happening. We'll see you again next time. Thank you.